Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming. Happy New Year. So we have here a new deck. Of course, we are playing Clash Royale. Was able to get the Golem up to level 5 last night. So decided to create a deck around the Golem, the Goblin Barrel, and the Inferno Dragon. Weird combination, but I'm telling you, it works pretty good. And you'll see it. Shout out to No Copyright Sounds. This track is hot. It's called Shipwrek. Okay. So we're going to start with the Goblin Barrel right away. Didn't really have much to start a push with. So we're able to get a couple hits in. Not bad. We'll drop the furnace down and take out those archers. And at some point, maybe take out those little skellies going. Alright, so we have a Mega Minion coming down. We'll drop the Musketeer in the back. We're going to do some chip damage. The lead Barbs is coming. We're not worried. We're going to drop that Skeleton Army. So he countered that very well. It's okay. Match is still early. We got the Musketeer going. We stopped that push. Did have damage, but it's all good. There we go. We're going to drop that big bad Golem right there. Coming in at level 5. Rock solid. Super strong. We got ourselves a champion, folks. And we'll bring in the Inferno Dragon and take out that Mega Minion. So at this point, no one's looking at that Inferno Dragon. So he's able to take out a couple troops. Musketeer again. I love this card. I feel it's very underrated. Especially if you're able to get it to level 8. It'll be one level higher than most spells. You know, pushing up the ladders. Skelly armies, I'm telling you, the elite Barbs are OP, but they're not unstoppable. And I know a lot of folks are not happy with the buff, but remember when the card released, it was really not usable. So Royale had to buff that card. It's 6 elixir, it has to be decent, and it's counterable. So he dropped the Graveyard. We'll put our Ice Wizard, we'll put our Musketeer. We got the Golem there distracting. So that was unsuccessful. Good defense there. So now that we have a lot of protection behind the Golem, we're going to drop down the Inferno Dragon and throw the Goblin Barrel. What are you going to stop? Defense has to make a choice. We'll stop his elite Barbs with the Skeleton Army. We're looking so good right now. So we got that tower. Now let's just sit back and play some defense. Drop another Golem. Musketeer behind it. Chip away. We got this. So see, the deck works. It just requires a lot more patience and really observing what the defense is going to throw. Because once you throw that at Golem, you're committing 8 elixir to that side of the path. So you just got to make sure you're careful. You put down your Musketeer, your Ice Wizards for support, and bring in the Inferno Dragon. As soon as they get to the river, and you see that your whole team is still intact, then you throw your Goblin Barrel. Now, folks, this is the new cartoon record. If you're big into No Copyright Sounds, this is a big release. It's called See You Again. A lot of my background music is by cartoons, so I was excited when I saw a new release. And always check the description. I have all the details of the songs and the artists if you want to follow them on social media. Definitely show them support. Alright, so that Wizard's going to hurt us with that rage a bit. Again, I'm not worried, it's very early in the game. And since we're using such a powerful deck, we can really change the hands of time really quick. Bang. Stop those elite bars with the skellies. Just earn 3 elixir back right there. So we have that Mega Minion, Musketeer time. Boom. Bam. Bye. Got this. And now we'll chip away at the Valk too. And we're going to bring in that Inferno Dragon. He'll stop that Lumberjack. And now we're pushing back up that tower. We'll throw the Goblin Barrel since we know that we're looking good. Bang, we got that tower. And Ice Wizard now is going to slow down Mega Minion so that it doesn't take out the golems as fast. Alright. Defense time. What happened, Elite Barbs? Ain't looking elite right now, fellas. And we'll put the Furnace down because we don't want that Lumberjack starting to push over there. We'll drop another Golem down. At this point, the defense has to pay attention to it. It cannot push down. So that was definitely a defensive counter. Played well. And we'll throw the Goblin Barrel down. We want to take out that tower. Bring the Skellies back. Good free spell there. So the defense played out well. Took that tower. We're not worried though. Look at that. We got the King's Tower down to 1 HP. We just play defense until we get either a Goblin Barrel or a Zap spell to throw over there. There goes the Goblin Barrel. Let's see if we can get a hit in. Free spell. Good counter. Zap it. We're good. Thank you, Roger. Good game to you, buddy. Alright, so I'm going to show you how this deck pairs up also against the Miner and the Log. Two popular legendary cards in the meta right now. Maybe not this meta, definitely the last meta, the Log was extremely popular. I think it's just carried over from popularity. And the Miner, I feel like it's making a comeback. Seen it a lot being used with the Graveyard card. Alright, so that was a strong push there with the Minion Hordes and Skeleton Armies. We'll just zap those. And we got our Golem going on the other side. Alright. Got that Inferno Dragon. So he dropped the Furnace there. I guess, you know, it was a desperation move. It did stop me though. So it wasn't necessarily a bad one. So Inferno Dragon is working right now. That Log did take out the Goblin Barrel. But we got our tower, so it's not a bad trade-off, right? Put our Furnace down to stop that Miner. Skeleton Armies to take out those Goblin Barrels and then finish off the Miner. So we're earning Elixir back right now. And that push is going strong with those Skeleton Armies. We're going to do some damage. I'll take that any day. You know, the idea with that Skeleton Army is just to take out whatever's on the ground. But if we can get some hits on the tower, you're massively in a good situation. That's right. So now let's float on. This track is hot too. It's by Floatinurboat. It's called Spirit of Things. Starting a new push with the Golem. We're going to zap those Minion Hordes. Remember, if your zap spell is about 2 levels higher, you're going to one-shot it. So that's something to keep in mind when you're doing these ladder matches. Alright, so we lost our tower. I'm not worried. We still have our Inferno Dragon over there and an Ice Wizard. And we'll throw down a Goblin Barrel. Get a little greedy there. Musketeer back in. Ice Wizard. That Fireball will do some damage, but we're going to get some hits in, or at least we'll stop their push. Throw the Muskie from the side, so we do 3 times damage right there. Goblin Barrel. Got a couple hits in. That Lumberjack did stop it. It's okay. So we have to stop. We got to play defense now because he's coming strong. We'll stop that Goblin Barrel with the Inferno Dragon and the Miner. So that Inferno Dragon, remember guys, it could be used defensively. It works wonders, I'm telling you. And at this point, what we're going to keep doing is throwing the Musketeers in from the side to get some chip damage while we play most of our defense on the other side. We don't want to lose the tower by getting comfortable and cocky. Side action again. So we have that tower down to such a low amount of HP. Try the Goblin Barrel, see if it works. It might be tough with those 2 furnaces, and he threw a log in, so wasn't a good play there. Alright, Zap Spell. So there we have it, folks. New deck. I think it plays pretty well. It gives you a little more diversification when going up the ladder. If you pair that up with the Golem deck along with the Bowler deck from last week, along with the Elite Barbs deck, you got 3 different assorted selections that you can use to push up the ladder. And if you look, I got back into Legendary, folks. 3rd time, 2017. Happy New Year, folks. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching The Real Legend of Gaming. Peace.